So here in Maine, we know what to do when a nor'easter is about to hit or severe winter weather. We talk about that all the time, but we're really not used to dealing with dangerous summer heat, and that's really what we're talking about here.
Yeah, dangerous summer heat, reduced air quality, and of course, all of that is marked by a foggy start to the day.
Sure is.
Take a look at this webcam in Brownville.
Okay.
Nice shade of gray to start off everybody's Thursday, right?
Just lovely.
Temperature almost 70 degrees. We get fog when the temperature and the dew point are the same. 100% saturation. Bass Harbor not looking much different either. So down east Maine, we still have quite a bit of fog to report on too. You can actually make out some of the shapes now. So we're improving slowly but surely.
Wow.
Yeah, wicked foggy this morning to start off the day. Current visibility being reported 0 miles in Augusta and Bar Harbor, now about 1/4 of a mile across many of Maine's stations, including Lewiston, Rockland, and Bangor. So parts of the I-95 corridor this morning will see patchy, dense fog. And that's especially true along the coastline down east, coastal US 1, sections of Route 2 in western Maine dealing with patchy fog. Good idea to give yourself a little bit of extra time on the morning commute, and you also just need to remember to use your low beams in fog. If you use your high beams, it actually gets reflected back at you and makes it more difficult to see. The National Weather Service does have dense fog advisories out for the Penobscot Bay and coastal areas down east. Again, visibility mostly expected to be below 1/4 of a mile in these dense fog banks. And trust me, when you're traveling at 60 miles an hour, you cover 1/4 of a mile pretty quickly, so it's really tough to see on those high-speed roads. Current dew point in the 60s, so it's not really surprising that we have this much fog around. We've got plenty of low-level moisture. The higher the dew point, the more moisture you have. 70 in Freiburg, 74 in Sanford, mid-70s is like the highest that we tend to see here in Maine. And because of that, when temperatures climb into the 90s later today and dew points stay in the 70s, we've got heat advisories issued for all the areas highlighted here in orange. The exception is the western mountains and the high peaks and the coastline down east, mostly in Washington County. Air quality alerts also in effect because this stagnant air mass is going to trap some wildfire smoke in the pollutants. So if you're somebody who is sensitive to high heat and poor air quality, good idea to remain inside today, expecting it to feel like 100 degrees or even a little bit higher later on this afternoon. A couple of light showers down east moving through Washington County, not a huge deal. We have finally cleared out. We had some lingering thunderstorms overnight, expecting full sunshine by noon, a bit hazy out there with temperatures approaching 90 degrees. And then this afternoon, we'll actually watch some showers and thunderstorms fire up in Vermont and maybe a couple of isolated storms in the western mountains that start to move east. I'm not too concerned about severe weather locally. However, some of those stronger storms that do fire up in Vermont will eventually cross over New Hampshire and may maintain a little bit of strength as they move into western Maine. The biggest threat that I see would be for strong wind gusts, mostly after 5 or 6 o'clock this evening. More hot, hazy, humid weather on the way tomorrow. We'll be watching a cold front approach on Saturday, though, and as it starts to sink south into the region, could allow for more showers and thunderstorms, but we get relief behind it. Dew points are expected to drop significantly, with many of us down into the 50s by Sunday. Add in the sunshine, temperatures in the 80s. It is going to be absolutely beautiful out there as we get into the end of the weekend and the start of next week. 7-day forecast inland 94 today. Got to practice heat safety, find cooling centers, stay hydrated. Relief comes on Sunday. It sticks around for most of next week. Honestly, next Sunday through Wednesday could be the nicest stretch of weather that we've seen this entire summer. Full sunshine, about 80 to 85. Low humidity, no threat for storms. Tough to beat that kind of weather.
That sounds real nice.
What smart girl do I know who took next Monday off?
Good choice. Great choice.
I didn't even have any inside knowledge, but I just lucked out. I'm looking forward to it. That looks really stellar.
Perfect beach day.
Yeah, excellent. All right, thanks, Mike.